Ooh. Hey, 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 hey. I look really grainy. This is just a test. I will probably delete it. I have one person. Oh, two people. Oh, okay. All right. 19 seconds and counting. I don't know if anyone can hear me. I don't know what everyone is seeing. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I've been watching everyone doing this StreamYard. Hi, his wife. Hi. And can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Hi. So I'm just doing a test. This is only a test. I don't know if you can hear me. Thank you so much, his wife. Thank you so much. You are watching me in my kitchen. I will just tell you, this is my first time trying this out. It is on my end looking grainy, and I'm not so, thank you so much. I'm not so sure why it's looking grainy on my end, other than the fact that an old computer because I'm just that kind of person. And I just figured, at 6 o'clock, people probably are out and about, and I just wanted to check in because there is not a competition. So thank you for the thumbs up. So as you can see, I'm trying myself out with the head wraps, trying to get my headgear game. So for those of you, first of all, I just want to say thank you for my day ones who have come to the channel. Thank you for the new subscribers. I do know that I gained quite a few new subscribers, and I believe it was on the chat of NAROB. So I just want to just say thank you for those of you who have subscribed. I appreciate that very, very much. So, okay, so I have this head wrap. I bought some products. I probably will do an unboxing and checking out my products. I have not done a hair. Thank you for this thumbs up. I appreciate it. So for those of you who are here, I cut my hair. I had sister locks. I had them for over 20 years, and I finally cut them off. I first started growing them out after my last retightening in January. So I did that, and I waited until June 6th to have my locks cut. So I actually started growing my hair out in February, and I cut my locks off in June. So this isn't an official, hair check, but y'all, look at this. Look at this. Getting some growth. I just did some finger coils. Yes. Look at that. I don't know about you, but I'm getting some growth. So I did some finger coils, and I'm just trying to figure out what to do because I live in Northwest Indiana, Chicagoland, where our fall can be very, very crisp and our winters can be very, very harsh. And trying to figure out what I'm going to do for this season because this weather is not kind at all to my hair type. So, a friend of mine, and I know I had said before, never say never. And because before I said never, and I have a few of my Naturalista girls that are saying, listen, you need to get yourself a wig, okay? And I don't know, I'm like, I'll give it some thought. But I do like the head wrap. And so this is one of the Infinity scarves. Hey, hey, hey. These are one of the infinity scarves that I had, your regular infinity scarves. And I went on YouTube. Thank you for YouTube. And I found out, how you can do some head wraps for with infinity scarves. So I just decided to do that. I'm home and stuff. My son had yeah, cheap, affordable, and still can do some stuff. Now I did not do this and I didn't plan on it, but I have hey, hey, hey. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Did you see I responded to your you had a question regarding my spouse and I answered it and I hope you saw it. But I had a pink scarf. I did not plan on it, but I have a pink scarf and I saw some. I did just a regular. I did okay. Go check it out. So I hope it's sufficient. I mean, it's not really fantastic, but I hope it helps. Hey, Micheline. Hi, how are you? So I took a regular standard scarf and I did the traditional, just kind of did a little thing in the back. And I was on a road trip and I was in the bathroom and there was a Muslim woman. She had her hijab, but she didn't have the traditional one where it's wrapped around the neck. She just had like a kind of her hair was covered, and she had the scarf in the back. And I was like, oh my gosh, it looks so. I'm a bling girl. I love anything that has bling, and I saw it, and I realized that she had taken a regular blinged out headband and wrapped her hair in the scarf and then put a headband over. I think I'm going to take a picture of it and post it on Instagram. For those of you who want to follow me on Instagram, it is just Sean Sandridge, and you can find me on Instagram. You can see my face and all that. So I've been wearing my hair wrapped up in a scarf. So that's what I've been sporting out. And, it's starting to get cold. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I have the luxury of working for myself. So I don't have those constrictions of, how to wear your hair. So my hair is like at an in-between stage. It's like 3 inches, but then it shrinks up because it's still humid out. Um, I checked that out. Oh, thank you. I do feel like I've had a really great life. I know I have a lot of young, new YouTubers. And so I live in Northwest Indiana near Chicago. I'm a transplanted native New Yorker. I'm a transplanted, I'm a transplanted, oh my gosh. Oh, Jesus. I'm a transplanted Hoosier. I live in Indiana, but I am a native New Yorker, born in the Bronx and raised in Queens. And I live here with my husband and our family here in Indiana, but all of my family is in New York. So, I've been married for a long time. We just celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary. And, I live a pretty simple life. I don't have a lot of chaos. I don't have a lot of drama. I'm a wife and a mother and a daughter and a sister. And, I've been married 25 years and counting. We just celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary. And thank you on Valentine's Day. We got married on Valentine's Day in 1994. So we just celebrated that and, just trying to live life. And I just try to be as positive as possible because you can spend your energy being negative or being positive. And for those of you who are coming onto the channel, please give me a thumbs up. And I'm going to have a video. I think I have a successful family. So I'm going to be previewing a video coming up, and I am going to be asking for your help. I am going to be asking for your help. I don't normally ask for help, but I have a project that's coming along and I'm going to be asking for your help. So I am going to be, oh, I got more thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. So I'm going to make some Indian food tonight. I love Indian food. My husband loves Indian food. Hey, babe, I'm video. Okay. So, I'm doing Indian food tonight, and so it's listen. I don't know about you, but I like to save money, and I like to save money, and the best way to save money, where you can spend a lot of money, is on food. So I like to um, try to find the foods that we really like the most, and then try to make them at home. And there are some things that my husband really will not go out and eat, and that is spaghetti dishes, ribs, Chinese food. Let's see, what else have we? Surf and turf, he won't do that. And now we're working on Indian food. We both love Indian food. So I'm going to be cleaning up my kitchen, but I just want to show you how I'm starting, and then I'm going to come back later. So I'm going to be making chicken marsala, and I'm doing this video for twofold. One was a test, and another one is that I do know that I have a lot of new subscribers. And one of the things that I like to do if you're new to my channel is that I have a lot of videos on health and wellness. You will see me doing videos because I'm a CrossFitter. I will do grocery hauls, food hauls, things like that. But I also believe in saving money because a lot of families spend a lot of money eating out. And one of the best things you can do saving money or making your money stretch is to do things that you have control over. You may not have control over certain things like electricity, sewer, garbage, all those things. Those things are kind of fixed incomes. But there are a lot of things that you can change that you can make your money stretch or be a little bit more finessed with your finances. And one of the things is food, because you can always make different choices in food. Entertainment, you can always do that. And I was like, I went and did the cutting. I did the cutting. I cut my cable. I finally pulled the trigger. The internet, I got a different plan. We changed phones. We traded in our iPhones. We got a different plan. I took advantage of having a military discount. So I did a lot of cutting while I was the last couple of days, and I feel so good about it. I've been thinking about cutting it, and I finally did some financial cutting so that my money can stretch, because most of us aren't getting any pay raises. So you have to find ways to cut your expenses. So right now, I only have internet at home. We have Netflix, which part of our phone plan involved Netflix. I have Prime, so I can watch Prime videos. We can watch Netflix videos. And if I really want to watch regular TV, I can do that. So another way you can change your expenses is cooking at home. So my husband and I, when we were in the military, our first duty station was England. We both fell in love with the Indian cuisine, and I am always finding ways of doing things at home to cook. So we went to an Indian place, and I'm going to be doing a care package for my son because he lives out of state and he loves a lot of foreign food. So I got him a lot of snacks. We did some Turkish stuff and some Indian stuff. And so I'm going to make a dish that we love together. So I'm going to make some chicken marsala and chicken vindaloo. So I actually went to Aldi's and got this. You can see that. I went to Aldi's. I got this. No, I take that back. I went to Aldi's and got this. All right. So this is tiki masala. And then I went to my regular neighborhood Myers and I got vindaloo. You can actually use this. It's preferable for lamb and beef vindaloo, but you can also use it for chicken. And this is a lighter sauce, the masala. I got this at Aldi's, and you can get this for shrimp and chicken. But you can also use it for red meat. Micheline, it was difficult for me to cut my cable once I did. Yes, me too. Let me just tell you, I think you had the same sentiment that I did. It has taken me a full year to do it, a full year. Every time I got that stinking bill, I was like, oh, because no one in my house was watching cable. We have been Netflixing for over a year. I no longer have children in my house that watch TV. Okay. I have one child in my house. Right. I have one child in my house. I did have a family that was staying for a while, but it was nothing because my grandson, when he was staying here, he was watching Netflix Kids. So there was nothing on cable. I should have cut cable. Truth be told, I gave Comcast way too much money. And someone who does not like giving money, there was a part of me that the reason why I didn't do it was that I really felt like I was going to be missing out on something. I think that's the only reason why, like, if I don't have cable, I'm going to miss out on something. Where, truth be told, there are other, you know, cheaper ways of saving money and still watching what you want to watch. Like, I download the ID app. I'm not going to get the most up-to-date stuff because I don't have the the you know the cable plan, but who cares? Who cares? Now I do want to watch. Oh, Fire Stick. I've heard a lot about the Fire Stick, and there's like some other app that you can download and watch movies. So I watched that. Seven of Stars was saying that she was watching some new movies and on an app. So, I know that there are other ways. And hey, there YouTube actually has, because my son's girlfriend's family, they actually on YouTube TV, and you get OWN network, you get Discovery, you get a lot of stuff. You get a lot of stuff. And she's like, I only pay $40 a month. You can actually get DVR on it, which is really good. And all the things she likes to watch, she can watch. And then she showed me all the channels. And I was like, ooh, I get Bravo, I get OWN, I get Discovery. Those are really the only things I want to watch. And then the local channels, you can watch that. But I'm like, okay, at this moment, I don't need to watch it for $40. You definitely need to check it out. She showed me over the weekend while we were actually at Comcast turning in our stuff. And she's like, I do YouTube TV. There's no contracts or anything. And she showed me all the channels. And her husband is into sports. So I'm not into sports. And I was looking at my bill, and even on stupid Comcast / Infinity, you get cable, you get sports channels, which I don't watch sports. My husband doesn't watch sports. Only my father-in-law. When he comes over for a visit, and in his baseball season, that's really all he cares about. But even though you pay for these channels, even on the basic package, you still have to pay some type of sports fee. It's crazy. I'm telling you, and I feel like you do. As soon as I turned in all that equipment, I just felt like I just lost 50 pounds in weight, in finances. So hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you. As soon as I did it, and it was so funny because we were celebrating my son's 18th birthday. He turned 18 on the 13th, which was last Friday. And I asked him what you want to do for your birthday, and he wanted me to cook all his favorite foods. So family was over, his girlfriend and her family was over. And so I made all his favorite foods, and we were just talking. And I was like, I just want to get rid of some of this stuff. I don't need to spend this money. Oh, and I canceled some other things while I was at it. So all right, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing for dinner. So I got my chicken, it's thawing out, and then you saw I'm going to make marsala and vindaloo. I got this at Strack, which is my neighborhood store, which I think is under Kroger. And then I'm going to make vindaloo and marsala. I got the vindaloo at Strack and masala at Aldi. And then we went to an Indian grocery store, and I'm going to make some vegetable pilau with some added peas. So it's going to be some peas pilau. I got my, I got some, this is going to be spicy. Where is it? Where is it? It's red pepper, but it's ground red pepper. It's going to be good. And I got it at the Indian restaurant, at the Indian store. So it's not going to be it's going to be spicy. I know it's going to be good. And then, let me show you what I said. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. So I don't know. They're in the we went to this place. I got some cocktail samosas. So a samosa is like an Indian dumpling. Okay. It's in this, I believe it's phyllo dough, but there's a mixture of peas, potatoes, spices. It's so good. And she just had them there, and we got 3. So let me show you what I'm. All right, so I got these cocktail samosas at the Indian restaurant. So they're like mini samosas. So you know what that means? That means I can eat more. All right. So that's what that is. And there's 70 in a box, which is really good. It didn't cost that much. And then we went to the Mediterranean restaurant. And so I'm a native New Yorker. And so I got these. It's falafel. Get your life. Falafel. You're asking me how my weight loss is going after I showed you all this food? Hold on a second. Okay, so I have lost 4.2 pounds so far. My goal is to lose 10 pounds by the end of this month. I am hurting right now because I trained. Something happened last week. I got a cold last week, and so I ended up rescheduling with my trainers. So I did 3 days this week. Yeah, I'm real. Yeah. So I'm going to do some walking in between that. I've been burning about 300 calories average every day. And so, yeah. So listen, the deadline is October 6th. October 6th. And I'm thinking that I'm going to maybe film some of the clips of what I'm doing. It just all depends because I don't want other people in the video. And Tuesdays is our pop-up day where you get to do your PR and work on things. And I'm just working on some strength. But, my weight has not gone down, but I know that I'm losing inches. So I'm really happy about that because that's going to be one of my pitches for my doctor, just in case she's not quite happy with the weight loss, because I'm looking pretty good. I'm looking at the inches, and the inches are showing a loss, even though the weight isn't showing a loss. So, okay. Yeah, and when I'm just can we be honest? When you get yourself somewhat, not fully clothed, and you're starting to see that, oh, okay, there's some things going on. Okay, I'm seeing some losses, all right? So yeah, I'm just really good. And yes, like you said, sometimes you get stuck on the numbers. Oh, hey, look at this. I got my Air Force shirt. It is our birthday today. Happy anniversary, Air Force. Yeah, sometimes we get stuck on the numbers, and that can be very, very devastating, especially when you think that you're doing everything you can. Oh, so I know there's only like three of you guys on, but I know a lot of people don't follow me, but I have a Fitbit Charger 3. So I'm gonna put this down. If you want to be my Fitbit friend, please request me, and I will help motivate you for the Fitbit. All right. So hit me up on the Fitbit app. And if you request me as a friend, we can have a friendly, let's just log in and encourage each other. And you can find me. Oh Lord, I'm so sorry. There we go. That's my name. I'm trying to do too many things at once. So yeah, if you follow me on Fitbit, I will, accept you as a Fitbit friend. Well, you have to buy a Fitbit, and then you can download the app. So there's different Fitbits. I had a Fitbit Blaze, and that died on me last week. So now I have a Fitbit Charger. I think it's a Fitbit Charger 3. And so if you have an actual Fitbit, then you probably have the app either on your phone or laptop, and you can go into, I believe, community or settings, and then look for someone as a friend. Like I have my niece as a Fitbit friend, and then you can do things like um, do a challenge. And or even if you don't do a challenge, I have someone who's a Fitbit friend, and then at the end, Sunday starts the beginning of the week, and then they'll let you know between you and the friend how you've been doing, as far as steps and sleep and all that stuff, and who is first place and second place. So it's just a way of doing things and having some type of accountability. It's nothing stressful, nothing stressful at all. So yeah, so I'm going to be cooking shortly, but I just wanted to stop by. So there's 3 people in, 4 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Does anybody have any other questions? Because I'm going to end the live soon. Anybody want to ask me on any questions or anything? And don't forget, you can always check me on Instagram is Shawn Sandridge. You can follow me. Oh, thank you, Micheline. It was great chatting with you as well. You as well. I'm going to give it about a minute or so. So for anyone that's dropping by, and I am going to have another video because I am actually going to be with a request. I am going to be asking for something, and I'm hoping that those of you who want to stop by, I'm going to be putting it in the description box next week sometime, and I hope that you are able to help me. It'll cost you, but not what you think. It'll cost you, but not what you think. So I'm actually feeling good. I've been sick since Thursday. I just, you know how you come in and you're like, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. And you're like, I think I'm sick. And then my son turned 18 on Friday, which was the 13th. And I had to cook food. I was busy washing my hands and covering my face and all that stuff. It was terrible. So, what content would you like to see? You know, I'm always looking to see what everyone wants me to chat about. Um, I think for those who have been checking out my videos, kind of know what I do, but what kind of content would you like to see? I was hoping Black Strange Media would be on because I know now that we have StreamYard that we can do. Hello, hello. Is that content evaluator? Self-motivation and career goals. Okay. I like that. I can do that. Self-motivation. Hey, content evaluator. Okay, great, great, great. Great. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what is it that everybody would like me to talk about. And so self-motivation and career goals, I can definitely do that. I love your content. Always positive, and that's really where I want to be. I just want to. Uh oh, my dog. Sorry. I think my son's coming home. Eli. Eli. Okay. I'm recording. Is Kirsten here? I know it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Anyway, hopefully they will start barking. But I can definitely do self motivation and career goals. Self motivation. Is there anything in particular for self motivation? I'm live. I've already done the rice. Hey, can you get me the grill? I'm live. You can hear everything. Thank you. For starting a business. Ooh, I have a really, really good one. I actually have a testimony. What things are you? So it's a fun way to. Okay, thank you, content evaluator. All right, thank you. Okay, so I will do an update regarding starting my business. I do have a video on that. And it really was my testimony of how I started my business. What things you're passionate about would be good. That's a fun way to. Okay, so actually, content evaluator, I'll be honest, the things that I'm really passionate about are the things that I'm really nervous about putting on YouTube. Like, I'm passionate about singing. I sing a lot, with my choir, and I'm creative as far as um, speaking and giving speeches, but those are the things that make me nervous. So you're going to make me get out of my comfort zone. But I will start with my testimony. I will do a recap or an update about my testimony. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of a teaser. And so I came onto YouTube, and I guess I'll wrap up with this. I came onto YouTube, I believe, in 2015, and I was with my family in Puerto Rico. I gave my kids let them decide on what they want to do. And I'm like, every Christmas we can give you gifts, but I want to give you memories. I, hey, wait, where are you going? Okay. So, okay, okay. So, I had children that were getting ready to graduate from high school, and I really realized like this was probably going to be the last year that we would all be together. So I said, listen, we can give you gifts as far as clothes and things like that, but your dad and I want to give you memories. So, you know, decide on what you want to do. But we had decided that we wanted to go take the kids to Puerto Rico for a lot of reasons. They could be out of the United States, and we wouldn't have to get a passport because I really just didn't want to spend the money on getting 3 passports. But it would give them an overseas feel without being right. Because you know what, and here's the thing, content evaluator, this was our thinking, if we give our kids this experience when they're young, one, they will have the maybe the bug to want to travel. And it's something that I've always loved doing. One of the reasons why I joined the military is traveling. And I wanted my children to understand that there is other experiences and things to be had, and understanding how other people live, and knowing that when you come back that it's not so bad. And so giving them that gift of travel, I wanted to do that. And I know that long after their dad and I are gone, they're going to be old people, and they're going to be able to talk about those experiences long after we're gone. So I really wanted to give them that as well. So there is a big world outside of the US, and I've had a beautiful experience of knowing that, and I wanted to definitely give that to my children. So we went to Puerto Rico, and it was actually the year before the tropical storm that wiped out Puerto Rico. So, looking back, I'm really glad that we did that, and we rented a house, and there were like 4 hammocks out, and these little geckos that would come in the house. And we all had our we walked out the backyard, and there was the beach. And we actually went to Arecibo, Puerto Rico, and not knowing, but it was a very much historical. My husband and I went to the museum and the lighthouse and the conservatory, and we were only an hour away from San Juan. So my husband likes to gamble, so we did a night out there to gamble. But Arecibo, actually, yeah, a lot of people are afraid, but I don't understand why. It's really not. You're missing out on being able to see a lot of the world and how other people live. But we rented a house, and we were right there in town with the locals. And it was so funny being from New York, and you realize how many people who go back to Puerto Rico that are New Yorkers. Even one of the garbage men there was the only one that spoke English, and he was from the Bronx. The guy that was the dealer at Blackjack was from the Bronx, and someone else was from Queens, and it was just, I felt really at home. But Arecibo, Puerto Rico, it was a major port of the African slave trade. So they were showing a lot of dialects from Puerto Rico that was of African descent. So there was a lot of African influence in Puerto Rico. And it was so funny because so many, when I would go to the store, we were going to the grocery store, people just automatically started speaking to me in Spanish, thinking that I was Puerto Rican. And I will be honest. I felt really at home. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I felt really at home in Puerto Rico, more so than in Jamaica. Because there were people in Puerto Rico that looked like me, that had my hair, and I really, really felt at home. And seeing that there was such a big influence of Africans in the city that I was staying at, I really, really felt at home. So all we had to do was see, my daughter had her license, so she had a state ID. My son had his permit, so he had a state ID. And so our youngest son, who wasn't old enough to get a permit yet, we just had to get a regular state ID. So that's all we needed to do to go to Puerto Rico. So we did parasailing, we went to caves, we did horseback riding, and I know that those are memories that my kids are going to have long after we're gone. Yeah, so now we only have one kid home, and he's decided he's going to go on a road trip after he graduates during the summer, and he really wants to go to Japan. So my daughter didn't go anywhere, but my son last year, he went with his dad to Italy and traveled through Rome, Milan, and somewhere else. I can't remember, but they actually backpacked all throughout, through Italy. So he had a good time. My youngest son, who's going to graduate in 2020, wants to go to Japan. However, he's decided that he also wants to go on a cross-country trip with the car, with the Prius, and just go wherever and just stay for the day. So yeah, so I'm really, really glad about that. So yeah, I will give it some thought on my testimony on the business that I and my husband opened up, and let you know how God, the universe, can work magic to make your dreams happen, because that was definitely a testimony. But I will just say that one of the things that I have done in the last, see, it's 2019, I would say 2015, is that instead of doing New Year's resolutions, I started doing my year of intention. And it has been something different every year. So having an intention about what you want to do or how you want the year to go has been a game changer and a life changer for me. So I will give that some thought. Thank you so much for stopping by. Intention is very important because it sets the tone and it gives you focus for what you want. And ever since I've done that, not a New Year's resolution, but intention, it has been a game changer. Oh, hey, Nisi. Hey, Nisi. My niece just returned from Japan. Oh, a graduation gift. She had a ball. Yeah. And my son, he's into anime and all that stuff. So for him going to Japan, it's just like, why not? Thank you so much for stopping by, Nisi. Nisi is a day one. She is a day one. So Thank you for stopping by because I'm wrapping up actually. But yeah, ever since I've done a year of setting the intention, some really great things have happened. So it's different than a resolution. Being intentional, when you're intentional, it's about renewing and having your goal or your focus as your primary drive. And my intention has really changed a lot for me. I know you are in the bushes. I be checking you on your Instagram. You keep me informed because I am completely out of the loop. I found out some stuff went down and I was like, really? But I haven't been on social media. I haven't been on social media a lot, but I'm going to be making some changes and doing some upgrading and see where it goes. But yeah, thank you for staying in the bushes because I find out what's going on through Instagram. So you keep being you and doing you, girl, because you make me laugh. Sometimes the best part of my day, Nisi. So yeah. So yeah. So that's all I got. Oh, I'm gonna end it with this one thing. I don't have it in front of me. I think it's called Love It. Love It nail polish. So it changes its temperature. Its temperature. So you see here, this is really like a thank you. Thank you, Nisi. I do like, why can't I get the 1,000? You know what it is? Because I ain't cussing folks out and I'm not acting a plum fool. That's all and I'm not talking about what everybody else is talking about. If you're not doing those things, you don't get the 1K. But thank you, Nisi. I do need to get to one. I do deserve to get 5K. I mean, 1K is the basic. But I do believe I'm at least a 5 to 8K kind of girl. Okay. So, but thank you. From your lips to the higher power, thank you very much. Yes. So, I got this nail polish. It's called Love It. You see here, this is like a lavender pink, and then the tips are blue. Thank you. I will definitely go over content, over the numbers, and I'm okay because my life is easy breezy and I don't have no major cares. But I got this nail polish and I think it's called Love It Nail Polish. So I think the blue means that I'm cold. So I'm going to put it in front of cold water. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to run some cold water. I'm going to wash. It's going to turn like baby blue. Look at that. It's like a baby blue color. See that? That's over the cold water. I am so obsessed with it. Right? And it's funny because my husband he's looking at me. I'm like, no, I'm cold. Check out my nails. So here it is, and it'll start changing. And this is like a baby blue. And then when it's not cold, then the nail polish like at room temperature will be a like a pink lavender. I really like it. It's fun to watch it all day, but it's called Love It. All right, so I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I'm gonna finish cooking because my husband was giving me the like, how long you gonna be talking? So I think I've talked long enough. Thank you. Stay tuned because I'm going to be asking, and it's one of those things. Thank you, content evaluator. Is I'm going to be asking. So I'm just going to tell you right now. I am coming out with outstretched hands, and I would like you to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend when I come back and I come to you with outstretched hands. All right. I'm telling you right now, I am asking from you for something. I am asking. All right. I'm asking for donations. So I'm getting you perked up and ready. And for those of you who are subscribers and fellow content people, YouTubers, I am asking. So be ready with an open heart and an open hand to give. And you'll be a little surprised, but no regrets. So I want to say thank you. I'm going to cook my family some dinner, some Indian food. I'm going to give you guys like 30 seconds and tell me what you guys having for dinner. What are you guys having for dinner? I know there's probably going to be some lives. I'll probably take this time to check out some stuff because I am so behind. But you know what? I'm okay because your girl is living her life. All right. She's been fighting a cold. She's been trying to lose 50 pounds. She's been crossfitting and one-on-one training 3 times this week. Okay. Oh, junk salad. Ooh, vegan burger. And oh, what kind? Do you have a vegan burger brand? Ooh, content. Already have Popeyes. Brought the chicken sandwich back. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Junk salad. What's in your junk salad, Nisi? Do you have any olives in it? Because I've just acquired olives as something in my salad. And the vegan burger, I need to know the brand. I need to know the brand so I can go check it out. I have not tried the Impossible Whopper, but I believe the Impossible Burger is at White Castle. We have a Burger Haus, and they have the Impossible Burger. And I believe I tried the Impossible Burger. I actually did a video on a taste test on the vegetarian and vegan Impossible Burger at White Castle. I've never tried the Beyond Meat product, but they do have it in the store. All About Mika, I believe, did the review on Beyond Meat. Ooh, thank you, girl. Thank you, Nisi. Thank you, Nisi. Yeah, gotta have the olives in the salad now. hmm Almost 50 years old, and I have finally acquired a taste for olives. Finally, green and the black ones. Never did before. So, all right, everybody's looking good. All right, even with the Popeyes, you gotta have a little. Listen, I ain't mad. You know, every now and then you gotta have a little extra. You can only do grilled salad for so long, so I'm not mad with the Popeyes. All right, but I will probably do a video on the Impossible Burger. Yeah, maybe I will. All right. So thank you so much for stopping by. Be prepared. I'm going to be coming to you with an open hand, and please have an open heart on what I am going to be asking. I don't come and ask. Uh, this is going to be my first time asking. Have a great night. So be ready and it'll be fun. All right. So take care of yourself and each other, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. And I'll probably see you in the chats. All right. Take care. Bye.